late. I'm not late. I'm not late. Five subs in top 10. Yes, no. 2 minutes. Morning, everybody. How's everybody keeping? I'm feeling a wee bit better. Wee bit better. You'll be pleased to hear. Everything's just a wee bit bright. What I did last night, everybody, was I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get back into Liza P. I'm gonna do a bit of farming and level up, and then have another go. I tried it last night, leveled up quite a bit, had another go, got demolished. I looked up some YouTube video on a kind of technique of beating the last boss, like chucking lots of throwables at the kind of like later bit. Could be fucked. I ended up just sort of gaining the heart, just getting the game finished. That's it, done, uninstalled, done. That's it, no going back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's it, done. We're not going back. That's it. Don't have to think about it again. The end. Game completed. I have completed Liza P. I can say that. Killer and Botany to Harlan, Edmo, Big Ange, Frosty, AJ, and Else. Thanks for subs. Can I get a Greg Wallace blam? Greg Wallace blam. These are rich, cheap flavours. Iron, rich, cheap iron. These are big flavours, John. I can't say John in an English accent. These are big flavours, John. John. We chef get to fuck. How to wear cologne? Oh, I want to go. How did I do it then? I accept. Yep, I accept a lot. The first rule, there are no rules, right? That's that. Spray count. Stick to the same amount of sprays. Oh, fuck off. Don't rub it in, okay. It bruises or crushes the fragrance molecules down. Oh, piss off. Look at this. It bruises and crushes the fragrance molecules. I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's that. Right, let's go on with it. But that's it. It's over. Let's just go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Rise, Turkish delight, full of Eastern colors. Can I see your top 10? So quickly I can move my camera from one side to the other. Need for any fucking need for any fucking stream deck there, and I know exactly where the button is. Look at this. Look, I shot. Full, zoomed in, wee. Alright, so there. There you go. It's all... Don't need a 200 quid or 150 or 250 fucking quid Stream Deck with a few wee buttons. I can switch between scenes and things like that in OBS with the keypad that's part of the keyboard. Of course, a lot of you fucking wanks don't have keypads on your keyboards because you've went in for these fucking daft wee keyboards that haven't got a number pad or page up, page down, or the rest of it. What were you fucking thinking?
A lot of people don't like
it's a step back.
I mean, fries.
You've taken a step back.
The chocolate on it, the purple wrapper. But I like it.
And it costs more, I know.
Say, turkey still, that's disgusting. How can you?
Ridiculous.
How can you eat that? It's like eating perfume. It's
Take
like
a step back.
Old woman's perfume, like lavender water or rose water.
That's a no.
Or whatever it is.
Elks and
How
Jimbo,
can you like that?
Lordy, Fallen Step, thanks to subs.
I like it.
Stronghold Definitive Edition has an achievement called Falconhoof, and you get it for killing a jester. Oh, really?
In fact, I can't remember the last time I got a turkey stilly. But every
Favourite sweetie?
I'll be in a shop and I walk past the shelves or the chocolate.
I used to really like lemon
See a
bonbons,
turkey
but I've not had
stilly
one
and I'll get
ever
it.
for ages.
It's nice.
Rat and Wardy thanks to
I
subs.
like it.
Graham
I
thanks to
like
sub.
turkey stilly.
I prefer the I like the Clyde Tunnel. I kinda don't like cycling through it. The reason I don't like cycling through I've not been on the bike for quite a while. But it's good going down, but see when you have to then cycle up at the other end of the Clyde Tunnel, you just can't be fucked. Queen Cat, thanks to sub. UK Freakster, thanks to sub, thank you very much. There's times I don't mind cycling up hills. It's just that it's a big fucking tunnel and there's nothing really to see, and it goes on and on. It goes on and on, and then it goes up even steeper after a wee bit. Man runs first 5k. Congrats.
Does that mean I have to have my legs in the air all night? Well, I don't have a vase, do I?
Craig wanted to run a marathon, but he knew he couldn't. So he took part in a 5k. He didn't know what a 5k was. Turns out it's 5,000 5,000 metres. 5 kilometres. It's 5 kilometres. He thought, I won't need to practice for that because I think that's quite easy. That's the sort of thing you used to get in school, was it no? Was it? Aye, probably is. And he took part in it, and he massively under, the average time to run 5k is about 20, maybe 25 minutes, maybe about half an hour. Maybe run about half an hour. He had a heart problem. He'd be getting pains in his chest, and he thought, I need to actually exercise. I want to just get right, I just don't want to build up to it, just want to get right into the deep end. Just get right in there. And he just thought, I'm just going to fucking belt it. Because I know how you get, so I've just sort of worked it all out, thought, Craig, you know how you get people that you're meant to pace yourself? I think that's a bit daft, because you pace yourself, you kind of run slower, you don't get as exhausted, but it takes you longer to run it. So you're having to run for longer. I think if you fucking belt it, you'll get it done faster. And so the sooner you finish, the sooner you can then relax. So it's all the same. It's the same thing. So when the 5k started, he fucking belted it like it was 100 metres. And he kept it up. even though he was fucking knackered, after about 100 metres, he thought, I'm going to look like a right fucking arse. I'm going to look like a fanny if I don't keep up. So he kept running, even though he could feel something wasn't right. The pains in the chest. He thought, good, that's weakness leaving my body. Pain is weakness leaving the body and all that shit. But it wasn't. It was a card. You know, it's got a big long name. Basically, kind of the veins, something bursts. Internal bleeding. No, I don't just mean cardiovascular. It's got a name related to the damage. Internal bleeding, and he felt it. He could feel a warmth, but he thought that was just that's it. He's broke the body in, and then he was on the ground. He fainted. He fainted. He felt like he was underwater or something. Like, I felt like it's getting pulled in. It was dead slow. It was a kind of relaxing feeling. He just sort of like went to the ground. He didn't collapse like that. He just sort of went down. And some people, you could hear people talking. Oh my God! And then running towards him. And he looked up, and some people are, oh my God, his face. And he wondered what was up with his face. And we never did find it because he died. While he was in hospital, he died there in hospital. They managed to get him there, and they did the whole, fucking punching the heart thing and all that. And one doctor had to go to that, the nurse or whatever had to go to the other one, going like that. Just no, just yeah, no. Like that thing. Yeah, come on. No. No! And then punch the chest. Partly angry, partly like maybe that one last hit will work. And while Craig was lying there dead, 3 wee bastards, 3 wee guys, you're talking about 13-year-olds, wee fucking bastards, had been wandering about. They were dogging it. No sexual motors, all that, watching people shagging in motors. Dogging it is what we called, what you would call, I don't know, what would you call it? Playing truant. Skipping class. Playing hooky. Skiving off, aye. They're in a bunk. And they'd been wandering about, and somebody had, like, they walked past the hospital, and there was a kind of side door open and sort of fire exit door, and thought, let's just fucking go in here. Might be able to, like, knock some drugs of some kind. And they went in, and there was Craig lying there, and they were like, do you think he's dead? And they took pictures of him. They did things to him and all that. Shoved just things, like nearby things in his mouth. There was a cup. One of the wee sort of plastic cups for pills. They shoved that in his mouth. The end. And that's a true story. How do I know? Because I was one of the wee guys. And I have to live with that. A lot of the times, and a lot of people don't think this way, but see, the perpetrators of the crime, they actually have to deal with the consequences a lot more than the victim. Craig's dead, but I have to think about what I did to him every goddamn day. Aye, that's right. I'm the real victim. And I'll never get any sympathy. Nobody will ever help me. So I just go, the only people that understand me is fellow evil people, so I have to hang about with them, and then we end up exchanging ideas. Becomes a university of crime. Sorry, Limmy, says Michael. Thank you. From Kaj. Oh, fuck to this. Not been working on my game for a few days, but it's still there. It's still there, everybody. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. I've been looking up so much. Like, see, I get these wee drop-downs. You know, a drop-down, you know, a combo box, whatever you want to call it, in forms. Like, click on it, it drops down a series of options. You click one, it pops back up. See, try to get the formatting of that in Unreal Engine. Like, the spacing, the margin of the things drop down, what colour they change to and all that. It's fucking tons of fucking options. You got to scroll through, you're like, that one's for that one's... It's not just like style sheets. It's no like that. And not only that, see if you change one. I have been looking it up and everywhere. How can I just do one and that'll apply that style to the other ones that I've got? Can't fucking see it anywhere. I've looked up inheritance here and there, and people try to explain it that it's just videos. It's just fucking no there. I'm sure once they get one right, you got to do it and then export it, check it. Nope. Close. You know, it doesn't show you in real time the changes that you're making. So that's a wee bit of pain in the arse. But once that's done, I just want to get. I'll show you. I'll show you what I fucking got right now. Right. It's just the beginnings. I just want to get the basics. I'm just getting the basics already. Padmire broken shotgun, hehe funnies, Kaj, Padbeer, Shump, Gutpings, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Can you wish wee drunken Harrison all the best for his wee trip to Rotterdam? He's an English prick. There's no needs for that. Segma, Freakster, Fallen Step, thanks again, thanks for subs. How's working my game going? Your game, says Segma. Get real. Get real. Get Unreal. Unreal Engine. Here it comes. Just give us a second. The cards are fucking shuffled. Right? They're shuffled. Believe me. Trust me. Just give us a second. Right, what have I got so far? I've got this. Right, so far. Right, with it. So I'm just walking away. I'm just sort of. Right, here we go. So I'm just walking away at the settings. Let me play this. Oh, very good. So that's, wait. No, not that. That's what you want to do. You want to be on that. I was just trying out different things. Like, see that? I don't want that. I'm gonna fiddle about with that. So, I'm just thinking settings. Instead of having quality and frames per second and resolution, I'm just gonna have them as wee fucking drop downs like that. You know, like, so it just says medium 120 frames, and then that's windowed and all the rest of it. That's your low quality there. That's your epic quality there, everybody. That's your high quality. There's your 30 frames a second. That's your 120 frames a second. You get the idea. Right, I'm gonna check that out. Right, I'm going to... That's so flash landing screen. Well, that's my background. And so I've just been enjoying learning all this, just sort of putting this together, you know, this sort of carry on. I mean, some of it's maybe no the wisest sort of thing. I'm doing this thing where I'm doing this. I'm just enjoying doing this sort of thing here, where I'm just like, when the wee menu screen loads, get the game user settings, and then I've got a resolution array. I've got an array of different resolutions, only 4. 720, 1080, 2160, and whatever the other fucking one is. No, 1440 and 2160. That's all I'm checking. And I'm just checking, is the current resolution any of them in the Y? If it is, if it matches any of the ones in the array, just set that as the resolution. I don't give a fuck if they've got some sort of strange laptop, no quite 16 by 9. Fuck them. They're getting that. So I'm just learning all this. No aspect ratio settings. They're getting what they're getting. They get what they get, and that's it. They get what they get. So that's that. And then these are all these separate custom events, and when it loads, I do them all here. So they're all kind of like sectioned off. They're all sort of like functions in a way where I've just sort of put them in the right wee thing. But I like all this. I like this way of programming. I like this whole fucking... It's just fun. You go like that, right, an array, and where's the array? I click on that, and then I set up the values of the array down here. And I go, right, how do I get one of the values for the array? How to get index, index 1, index 0. And it's like, you get it by, I'm just using ChatGPT to go, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? How do I do that? It's telling me. So what I'm just trying to do is just get this kind of set up. I don't know if I'll centre that or some shit like that. What's dead important to me is, see this sort of thing. See all this? This takes me... See the way I'm doing it? There's better ways of doing it. Like, see the options I've got here, for example. If I click on that, these options here, low, medium, high, epic. Should that be typed in there, or should I have that in an array as well? There's wee things like that I could sort out and get it all perfect. I'm sure there's better ways of doing it. But I'm getting it fucking done. One thing I don't want to do is see all this sort of shite. What the screen's got. I'm going to put a big sort of graphic there, like a big cap or some shit like that. But see all this shite, laying stuff out. What the title should look like, what the wee bit below it should look like, what that should look like, and then that. Because I'm not a designer, it takes me fucking ages and it annoys me. That's why I like going for nice and simple things. Nice and simple. And I don't want to think about it. I don't want to spend time going, how could this look? How could this really look good, this first screen you get? Maybe do that. It's longer than building the fucking thing. It takes longer than building the bastard thing. I want to make it as plain as fucking possible. Almost just like a just featureless sort of own brand thing. You just do that and you go in. And that's it. Once that's done, that's it. I might just make it black and white, no grey, but just black and white, and make that the standard. Black background, white text, that's it. for this one, for the next thing I make. Because see, once this is fucking done, once that's done, once I've got these bits and bobs done, that's the lot. And I work out, I go through the process of, right, what do I need to put an Unreal Engine logo somewhere? Right, where? What's the guidelines? What do I have to do? Do I have to tell them if it's earning any money? How to upload to Steam? All these wee bits and bobs. I just want to go through the process. They have to have a link to a website for help or Discord. All the wee hoops. Just go through all that. Once that's done, I'll have a nice wee list of things that need to get done when I make one of these stupid wee fucking games, if you can call it a game, and just follow that for the next one, and the one after that, and the one after that. Steve Fresh says, I wish Discord was back. Fuck Discord. Johnny Gameland, Jord, Sandgul, Nessie, Wayne Ferry, Jacko, Whitmore, Let's Go for a Pint, Philly, Fizz, Barble, From, Cadge, thanks for subs. Sorry that you missed your Marbles win there. A flash of the baby blues. I'm feeling better, thank you very much, Whitmore. Jacko, which is the best club? I hope so, or get it right, girl. I really like I hope so, but I love Get It Right, girl. I love that. Enjoying the month of brutal time, it seems to me anymore, but they're no brutal. They're just. The fan dance for GTA 6. Aye. It's good that you could put your face in that. In Grand Theft Auto. Throwdown Tactical thinks the subs and bits. My girlfriend hates you. Thinks it's because I play you on the TV during the day while she works. I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, watch the VOD. This stream's dedicated to you. So I'll get that all sorted out. I'm not trying to push myself too hard to get it done by a certain time. I just know that it's sitting there. I try to chip away at it now and again. At night I go like that. We're jumping Dead by Daylight. Or will I spend like a wee half hour making the next bit, having another wee go at the wee drop downs, getting the formatting. I've maybe have half an hour at that, an hour till I have to do something else. Just if you could just move forward by a millimetre, it's getting you somewhere. Just move forward a wee bit at a time. Next card, higher, lower, or the same. Every wee step gets you somewhere. That's a 6 there. Will the next card be higher, lower, or the same? Ace is high. I'll make it black and white. Very featureless. I don't want to do anything where, right, for the next one it's going to look a bit different. I would spend days on that fucking screen. Days. Liza P can get to fuck. Picture House Unfinished. Llama. Throwdown. Thanks for subs. Want to help me run my airport. Found out the game. I'm playing his multiplayer. Can't be fucked with any of that. I'm into a bit of Dead by Daylight. If I'm on it at like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I see I was asked to playing Dead by Daylight, I'll jump in there. Other than that, I can't be fucked with any multiplayer stuff with any cunt. You got to be there at a certain time. You said you were going to be there at 8. I've got a family. I can't plan a thing. I can't plan a thing. You said you were going to be there at 8. I know, but I've got a family and I can't say to my family, I know I'm 49 and I'm a dad, but no, we're not doing that thing that I forgot about. I've got to fucking work in a virtual airport. I promised somebody. Who? Person on the internet. Who are they? I don't know. Their name's Llama. Who are they? I don't really know. But I said to them I'd be there. You don't know who what they're a mod, and I've seen their face on their stream. But other than that, I don't know who the fuck they are. No. Can I have a shout out for Llama, by the way? Llama, give yourself a shout out. That's your lower there. Oh, wait a minute, I've paid it. I can't on mobile. Right, I'll do it a wee bit later. Oh, there we go, there it is. Llama does the stream as much as she should, but I'm sure if you all follow, then that will encourage them to be on. Shut your fucking throat, or shut your fucking throat, Turbolister. Crush your fucking windpipe. Sorry. Right. Ed Not Ted, Mr. Reed, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. You've not missed much unfinished. You've not seen a stream for a few months. You've not missed much. I crush the windpipe with kindness. Right, let's go for this. One more cards bet. Next card. Higher, lower are the same. The only card lower than this is a 2. Because ace is high. Does it sound like I'm doing a speech, getting ready for a speech? It's hilarious part that we've got in the house here. Oh, you making a speech? Do you ever say that? If somebody does that kind of cough, do you ever go like, oh, you ready to make a speech? First of all, thanks for coming, everyone. RMG, thanks a sub. Daft Punk had coordinates in their songs. I heard that. Thank you very much. Ed Not Ted, our left, our right, what a pro. Exactly. Liza Minnelli. Not going left, not going right. I watched a wee bit of that Robbie Williams documentary on Netflix. I think we've watched about the first 3/4 of an hour. It's quite interesting, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Seeing him being all kind of mental and mental health problems and all the rest of it. And I thought to myself, like, I don't know, started to take that quite young and all that. And I remember thinking to myself, what you've got to remember, this is me watching him, what you've got to remember is stop thinking about yourself. Stop thinking about yourself and think about them. You're an entertainer. All you've got today, all your job is, this is my advice to Robbie Williams. This is my advice to Robbie Williams. You're an entertainer. That's all your job is. You don't have to think about who am I, what am I doing, am I worth anything? You're an entertainer. That's it. Your job is to entertain. What I mean is, maybe some people get in their head a wee bit. You simply think about the service you're providing to these people. That's it. Don't think about who am I? Dad deserves to be here. Dad deserves to be here. I mean, who am I? What does it all mean? You're an entertainer. One of the oldest professions in the world. The jester. The minstrel. The scaramouche or whatever. the clown. You're there to entertain. That's all you need to think. You don't have to think about yourself. You think about them. And that's what I do every day I come on. I'm here to entertain. Cooper and Adam Dibble. Anyway, right after that, I'm going to watch the Sly documentary at the night, probably. Fire, thanks to sub. Would you mind critiquing my improv story prompts, Limmy? Man loses faith in local dog. Couple has fallen out over toast. Man wears cape to visit terminally ill relative. They're not the sort of things I like. It's too, you're making them too kind of funny. KGD78, thanks for sub. And you said improv instead of improv. Thank you very much for 2 years. Hiya. If that was a 2, you would have believed it. See, if that was a 2, you'd have been like, aye, right. Like that. Gone like that. Oh, look, it's the same. I should have put the cards in the same bit, but you're there to entertain. Right after me thinking that, he said once he started, I don't know, working on his second album, I don't know, things are starting to take off with Angels. He said I was starting to feel better about myself, starting to learn how to be an entertainer and all that. I was like, that's it. An entertainer, that's it. Yes. An entertainer. What's your job? Entertainer. It is the highest form of work there is. The entertainer. Takes a really heavy toll on quite a few people. Quite a toll. Quite a toll. All you need to do is provide some form of distraction to people away from their thoughts. That's all you're trying to do. That's all. There's nothing better than a right good time and a right good laugh. Spaghetti gravy. Thanks to sub. Get the trucker on. I was thinking about it, but I don't know if I want to fucking talk for 4 hours when I've got this cold. I felt all right when I woke up, and then I started getting a bit all kind of sensitive to fucking lights, and my nose started running again. But I'm at the other end, I think. What will it be? Boring? Thrill seeker? Ultra thrill? I'll tell you something, I'm fucking sick of you moany bastards. I'll make this 1 minute. You got 1 minute? You know, I think to myself, I'll maybe play a bit of Dead by Daylight, and I'm just waiting for the fucking chat. No DBD, anything but DBD. Oh, I'm away. Just moany face bastards. But I might know anyway. Maybe do a bit of trucking or something else. A bit of this and a bit of that. Get some bullseye on. Chucky. I'm not that interested. I'm not that interested in gone killers. It'll be interesting sort of getting chased by Chucky, but I'm just interested in doing gens. That's all I care about. I just care about sitting on gens. Sitting on a gen, getting the gen done. Getting the generator done, that's it. That's all I care about. Just getting the job done. Somebody else can do the unhooking and the healing and the distracting and the looping. That's no for me. I've tried it. Maybe I could get better at it. I'm just going to sit and diligently work on the gens. While it's all kicking off, one person's getting chased, another one's healing somebody else who just got unhooked. I'm on the gen. I'll be on the gen. That's where I'll be. Big T on Tour says, fixing fake generators with your online, and then in quotes, friends. Don't think about it too much, Big T on Tour. I mean, the whole lot's a kind of illusion, if you think about it. We're just a collection of atoms, and we think, well, I don't know, kind of special, but we're really just atoms and moving about and things like that. Got this consciousness thing, whatever that is. It's all kind of a bit of an illusion. So don't think too much about if a generator is real or no and things like that. Gary Grillman, Bascule, Greenie, Spaghetti, Gravy, thanks for subs. Gift subs, thank you very much. Sounds like you'd be a very successful Sparky. I did tell you that there's somebody that I knew who was a Sparky. And he said that they used to all hold hands in a circle, and then they would pass a fucking current through them or something. They would all get a mild shock or something. An electrician. It was something like that. They would like we fucking things they would do that you know about if you're an electrician. Like if electricity passes through, like, say, 5 people, I don't know, it's something like the person at the end that gets shocked, or you all get shocked, but kind of in a weak sort of way. I don't know. It's not something I would experiment with yourself, but it was something. It was a thing. No. Slap bang in the middle of boarding.
Boring.
Yep. And just one more of this. One more. I keep thinking of fucking It's Yours by John Cutler, where I did this Wheel of Fortune for some reason. I think I keep singing it every fucking time. That. Did I put the better one? It's like I did it once. I hummed it once when I put on this Wheel of Fortune, and then every time I put this on, I think about the song. Terrible Clunt says, I despise that style of music. Terrible Clunt, what music are you into? Don't tell me. System of a Down? Chop Suey? Math rock? Corn? Papa Roach? Is that what you're into? You're into real music? Sebastian and Aussie, thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Is the bet done? Prediction ended 2 minutes ago? No, but that was the... Wait a minute, I go to that and then click on that. Why is it not showing the fucking... winner? Why is it saying winner? Wait a minute. How did I dismiss that message? I don't know. I don't know. Oh? No, it's going to go past it. Got to go past it.
Boring.
That's that. And that leaves us with, I don't know what to do. I've got a game ready. Fucking heat, man. I played just a few wee Survivor games. I'm not in the mood for any. What to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to very quickly pop into Dead by Daylight. Rather than sit about going like that, pop open Dead by Daylight, few Survivor games, and out. Pop in, few games, out, move on to something else. In, out. In, out. Had a bit of bog roll stuck to my fucking horn. VIP, Tal, congrats. Congrats on your VIP, Tal. Look, everybody. Alright, you can't look. Stranger Things is back. Get that fucking done. Stranger Things is back. No more of that stupid fucking Halloween shite. Right, straight in. Hold on, give us a wee second. Just a few, just for the purposes of some gambling. Anonymous mode fucking on. And hide that as well. Right, let's get a wee bet. Right. There you go, there's my perks. We'll just get 3 of these. 3 of these and maybe a wee killer game, and then I'll move on to maybe watching some telly stuff. Well, 2 or more. Escape. Yes. No. You got 2 minutes, everybody. The bet is on. Let's cue it. Let's go. I didn't get the bog roll, Dwight Skin, no. Hate this fucking game, says Kettle Cup. Kettle Cup, bet your channel points, make it fucking... It'll help, I think. As I've said before, I used to watch... I'm interested in football, but when the World Cup was on about fucking 20 years ago, I started putting a wee tenner on here and there, and it made it fucking a million times better. Don't give a fuck about Uruguay versus... Denmark. Stick a tenner on though. Stick a tenner on Uruguay to win. Suddenly you really fucking care about if Uruguay win or no. It's amazing, really. I think it's amazing. Oh, something this morning, everybody. I took a vitamin pill and a cod liver oil pill. The vitamin pill I took was all dry, and I gulped it without any water, and I went like that. And you know what it reminded me of? And I've got such a memory for these things. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax, Top of the Pops. I'll show you exactly what I looked like. I looked it up, everybody, and apparently the band weren't good enough for Trevor Horn, the producer. And so he got in another band to play the instruments. And that band was the Blockheads. Ian Jury and the Blockheads. Tim Borton says, how do I cancel my subscription? No. Thrash, Tim thinks the subs, how do I cancel? Thank you very much for no. The Blockheads, Relax, Frankie. Did you know? I allowed a lot, yeah. No. That 4 Blockheads did the session for Relax. I wonder if one of them was a bass player. No, the what a waste. Because it's like it's a bit quiet. I know I've had to turn down Dead by Daylight because it's so loud. Limmy, if you like Steely Dan, I will not unsubscribe. I like Steely Dan and I like Donald Fagen. Nightfly, brilliant album. Brilliant album. Yes, let's see. Any reaction? Any reaction? If you've got anything to say to that? It's a fucking thingy. Oh, there she is. Oh dear. Okay. Oh! I can't. Right, what is that? What's actually happened now? Am I alright? Have I been tracked? I don't even know. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. Is that here I want to be? Ah, yeah, cunt. Once this is done, I'll move it up, right? I don't quite know how this works because it's changed a wee bit. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ, camera, move up! That's it. Right. Right, they two are on gens, right? So I'm going to be the one. Let me be the one. Let me be the one by 5-star. I'll do it, because they're staying on gens. And that's fantastic. Don't run away, let me heal you here. Fuck, I'm exposed. Oh shit. Ah, you fucking bastard, you. The game's quiet. That's right, I've made the game a bit quiet. You don't want the game loud on this, do you? You don't want the game... Really? Alright. Alright then. That's a bit louder. This is a fucking gen team. Look. Thank you. I'm still fucking exposed for that last time. Exposed means one hit and you're done, even at full health. This is a good fucking gen team. What? Oh. Right, I'll go out this one here. Exposed peekaboo. I'm on a gen. Somebody else is on a gen. And somebody else is on a gen. Very rare to see a team that just gets things done. Ash, if you want to do that on the hooking. Lead away. You lead away for the action. Lead away for the gens. Lead away. I mean, what is that? What just happened there? That's done, right. What does it mean? I mean, can I get that? Oh shit. I really don't know. Because it changed. It used to be you went in the radius of a drone, and then you can sort of, and then if you stay in it for long enough, you're exposed that as one hit and you go down. But then they changed it. I don't fucking know. But the fact is, it's looking good. Don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking good. I'm halfway on this gen. One gen, this is the last gen, get done. There's only been 3 hookings. Nobody's on their second hook. Maria's just about to get hooked for the first time. Be bold. Be bold. Right, where are we? Oh, there. Oh, right, so now... I see. Right, so I'm trackable right now. Where that happened? Up there. Right, first things first. Ash, if you want to do the honours of the unhooking. Oh, you're there. You're just chilling it there, right? Okay. You're just chilling it. Get out of 99. Nope. Where's the other hook? Oh, it's just the one. Is that it? Have we're fucking it up now? That's good. There we go. Where's the other gate? I didn't see where it was. Oh, here we go. Come on, let's go. Maria's going to get hooked again. No blood warden. Right, and I will leave, which will hopefully encourage the rest of the team. Let's go. Bye. Fuck. Where's the other gate? I bet it's right next to that fucking hook. Oh, look. Oh, that. Well done. Oh. Right, Nicolas Cage has decided to use plot twist and there's no line on the fucking ground. And has been now been picked up. Maria's dead. Ashley's out. Ash is out. Ashley. And I'm out. That's your two. That's it. That's a yes. 48% of the channel points went on yes. Thank you for believing in me. Believing in us. That was a good team. Oh yeah, fuck it. It hurts to take off, man. It hurts in my head. The next bet is on. Let's do 3 of these. That's the first. Let's no fuck about. Let's queue right now. I've not got any paracetamol. I looked. There isn't any. I'm going to get some boxes for that fucking cupboard. We've got, like, you know, like a kind of cupboard in the kitchen, sort of cupboard up there. I got these boxes. I think it was in IKEA. If I'm in IKEA and there's boxes, I love getting me fucking boxes. And I thought, I'm going to get a box for... Because we've got... You know, we've got lots of shite lying about, like, imagine the wee cocktail sticks. Or I had sachets of yeast for when I was making bread and bits and bobs. And if you put them on this sort of cupboard thing, the cupboard thing's about that high. Yet you've got a ton of stuff that's that fucking high. And it's just taking up all the room, and all that room's getting wasted. But if you get boxes, you can just go put all that stuff there, lid on that, put another box on top of it. You can fully utilise the height. And I need that for the other cupboard we've got that's got like elastoplast in them and fucking paracetamol and odds and ends. It's almost like a kind of toiletries sort of thing. Going to get a box for that. Chatting Rubbish Pal says ice brew. Sorry to hear that. I'll let you go. I'll let you go, ice brew. You got somewhere better to be. Tim, thanks for bits. What part of Australia are you from? Girl Pants, thanks for bits. A very happy birthday to a happy birthday to your very real girlfriend, Daisy. Aye, right, Daisy. That's up there with fucking Sally. What's your girlfriend called? Daisy. Daisy. Is she, Daisy? Does she look like this? When's the name Daisy big? Is this not like Daisy time? When was Gertrude big? Somebody said Gertrude. Ethel, no, Ethel. Ethel would be like kind of 1900s. No, listen. Big shout out to Daisy. Daisy Donovan. Anybody else? I can imagine Daisy's a sort of a name that you would actually get kind of new Daisy Ridley. Oh, of course. Of course. Daisy doesn't feel like something that would really go out of fashion. I was asked to get my head in the game. Well done. Macaroni Jack, thanks for subs. Shove this up your paperback writer, nice one. Tenacious, thanks for the bits. Have you seen that clip of Stephen Merchant dancing to 5-star? No, I've not seen that clip. Have you seen that clip going about? Send us it in the Instagram. I sometimes go through my Instagram message requests, and that's the sort of pish I get sent. Some fucking random, some guy going like that. Like it's a video of Stephen Merchant dancing to fucking 5-star. Like who? I'm no your fucking pal. You know, like a DM, a private message, like an email. It's like an email. Sending me a fucking email of a video of Stephen Merchant dancing to fucking 5-star. As if you're check this out, let me check this out. Anyway, I'll see you tonight, you know, for a few jars. Why is he so angry? You'd be angry if you're in this.
That's one for the blooper reel.
New and ZX, thanks to subs. Everybody, the bet will run over to the next game. Somebody disconnected. If somebody disconnects after 1 minute, the bet still stands. That's the rules. Sebastian Catchfart, Aussie. Al Pacino thinks of subs. What could have asked us to go back at the office full time? How long can I hold off before I get the sack? Maybe go in like right away and then come up with some excuse to go back, so nobody can go like that. You refuse to come in. You can go like, I was one of the first in. I was one of the first to agree. So it looks like you've not got a problem with it. And then you got your kind of excuses ready. If you were to go in Stars in the Eyes, who would you be? Tom York. Fuck Dan thinks the sub. I've had the same shitey. Dog Bomb thinks a bit's your Limmy, your solo go Leatherface. Am I right in saying Ticklebay thinks the sub? Cash in that hour of toil from yesterday and get off it. Oh, aye, the last hour. The extra hour I did yesterday. I've said I'm on between 9:30 and 1:30. That's what the public pay me for. I don't just go like that. I did an extra hour yesterday, so I'm taking an hour off the day. It's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. Tim, thanks for the bits. Play Do It Again by Steely Dan. I'm going to go in there because I got a DMCA strike. They're going to just start to kind of ruin my career here a wee bit. Rolo and Milkshake, ZX thanks for subs. What next now Liza P's done? I don't know what, I'll look up something. I feel like something kind of wee. I actually feel like a game like Nuts. Something like that, if you remember that. Tim, thanks for the bits. Play Do It Again by Steely Dan. You'd said that 15 minutes ago as well. I'm not playing it. RG Cut, thanks for the bits. If you had to go in one game show, had one game show go past the present, what would it be? I was asked that not that long ago. 3, 2, 1. Frankie Cappuccino. Jack Hill, thanks to the subs. Rita Bix, thanks to the sub. Looking forward to what your intelligence of a kind comes up with in Unreal 5. Well, I hope you like it. It'll just be old Limmy.com style. Very short odds and ends. Lincoln thinks the sub gives a dab. Jack thinks the sub. If you were to go on blind date, what innuendo type date would you suggest to Scylla? An innuendo type date? The date that I would... The type of innuendo... The type of date innuendo... How many gens do we get done in that time? Oh, we've got a quarter of one gen done. Not bad. Mustn't grumble. Oh good, I fucked that up. A quarter of one gen. Good stuff. Anybody else want to do a gen? Jill, you're maybe. Jill can see that maybe doing a gen might be beneficial. Good. Oh, hello. Just chilling out here. Really is something. Whoops the daisy. Yes, we've got a gen done. We've got a generator repaired, everybody. Good. Anybody else want to do a gen? No, everybody's sort of just relaxing. Dwight's getting chased. Nancy, who's injured, is doing nothing. It's actually walking near the killer. What heals here? No, no heals. Okay, Jen maybe. Then perhaps the Jen. Jill. All right, now, right. Where were you off to? What was so important around there? You thought, nae Jen, nae heals. That's a DC. There's Dwight getting himself killed on the hook. It happens, everybody. You get a team that does gens and actually cares. You get another team that's just like, no, no, I'm not going to heal you just now. I'm going to go round the corner a wee bit. I'm going to go slightly around the corner. Pathetic. That looks like a... What's that ice cream, everybody? It looks like that. I was thinking recently that the thing that he uses looks like either a Dalek or a feast eye, that's it. Cheers, mate. Fuck off. Fuck. Get up, you know. Fucking shite team. We've got no chance. Look! Look at this team. Look at this fucking team. You just get teams that are like that. I'm no doing any generators. They're just like that. I think we can maybe win if we just let hide somewhere. Just no sense of. I think if we get on the generators and get them done, it powers the gates, you open the gate, you get out. No. I just think if you just sort of hide, somebody else will do it. Somebody somewhere else will get the gens done. All you need is a team of 3 other people to all think that way, and you're fucked. Will 2 more escape? Will they fuck with this team? I'm paying out already, everybody, because that was a bit daft to make pay out, actually. I should have done that. It's too late for a refund, I've paid it. Very clever, Jill, but we need to get, need to get the gens done. Very clever. Nancy, the bot, is getting the fucking gen done. That's a bot, everybody. This is a bot you're looking at. I really hope 2 don't get out. I mean, it's very, very, very unlikely. Good, good, good. Absolute shite. 2 gens left. Oh, this is got to... Get yourself killed, please. Good. 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 Don't do any skill checks. And the next one. That'll be you. That's that. Absolute fucking losers, man. Right, the next final bet is on. Fit like Drummond, Jordan, Senjo. Thanks for subs. What innuendo thing? Blind date. If I love vegetables. My favourite vegetable is a carrot because it's long. No. She would say, I'm a vegetarian. What's your favourite vegetable and why? And I'd say, my favourite vegetable is a carrot because it's long, hard, and ginger. Like my fucking knob. I would just say, is that not what we're all saying here? We're just beating about the bush. There's another one. Felt like thanks to the sub. Pickled onion, Monster Munch or Space Raiders. I haven't had either for fucking ages, but pickled onion, Monster Munch, I love them. Can I get happy birthday for my good pal Ewan? Happy birthday, Ewan. Did you know I was looking on Cameo? I was looking at some people in Cameo, looking up different people, and I was looking at their videos because you see the videos they've actually done for people. Because I thought it could be quite good then, like fucking 20 quid a video, 30 quid a fucking video. But I wouldn't be able to just go like that. Happy birthday, John. You'd have to, like, for a minute, a whole minute, go, I saw here. Like, I looked a bit. I looked at Brian Cox, the actor. He does them, and it's kind of good seeing how much they just sort of don't give a fuck. A lot of these folk, they're just like that. Hello, John. Your good friend James has said that you and your good friend Craig have something like that. But Brian Cox, he was got like that. So you can fuck off and have a good time at your wedding to Sally, and I hope the two of you fuck off. It was like that. He was doing that kind of thing. And all the very best to you now. Fuck off. And that's it. Because he says fuck off in succession. And I looked at some other folk who have got kind of catchphrases or things that they're known for. Biff, Back to the Future. It's like, see when you see every video, see if you just saw one video, the one video that you get, you'd be like, oh, that's brilliant. But see if you see all the other videos, it's the same part in every one. I think, did I not watch them here? Did I not actually stream that? It's Biff, Back to the Future, and he's like, hello, John, hello. Hey, how's it going? I'm like that. And then the next one, hello, fucking Sally. But people would expect me to do about a Jacqueline McCarthy to Falcon Hoof DD. I cannot be fucked. Right, can you just say it in DD's voice? Can you say it? No. Hello, John. What we know at your wedding? I hope the minister doing the I hope the minister doing the ceremony. I hope the minister doing the wedding. Nobody goes like that. Kill minister, because then you won't have a wedding. And I hope you have many years of marriage, happy years. 5 years of marriage. And another 10 years of marriage. I lost 5 years of my life to marriage. And word we know. And Finiston. Refund request. I lost 5 years of my life to Finiston. And another wins against us. Are you alright? Think so. Just run. Oh, you fucking bastard, you. This map's back, everybody. It's back. Hate this map. I like this map. I liked it going nurse. The good thing about a map like this, if you're going a killer, is it never changes. I kinda know where everything is. Nostalgia, aye. Fuck yeah. Oh fuck. Good looping. So that's why I just like to sit in gens. I'm not very good at going like that, right? If I keep going round and round, it's likely that they'll try and do this and I'll be able to, you know that. Thank you much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Gansky. Quiet Dog thinks themselves in £3. Fucking keep at it. Cheddar's, I'd fucking love to go to Cheddar's. I would love to go to Cheddar's. Hey, oh! Not Mr. Mungus. Harkins thinks the sub. Thank you very much. Carrot part is what I'm here for. Glad to hear it, Mr. Mungus. You're going to get fucking plenty. Well, that's right. You want healed. Not a single fucking gen done. You see, this is the problem. When you go a survivor, you're relying on your team. You yourself, you've got to be good. And at times, you're fucking shite, if you're like me anyway. But with a killer, you just rely on yourself. Look at this, the closest person to me, I'm right here, is going, no, I'm going to get this gen done. Now is not the time. Right. Come here, I'm going to heal you. No, I'll heal you. One gen, everybody. I'm on the fucking mood for this. Pish fucking team. This team, the last team, unhooking and chase doesn't help. Well, aye, just get going. Let me get it because I've got the thing. I've got the thing. Let me heal you here. You see, I've got there's a... Let me just heal you here, mate. I've got a hex effect on me right now that's, I can't hear when the killer's coming. Whoops. It's a daisy. Right, can't you? Oh, there he is. Fucking... Diabolical. No. I'm not wasting my time with these fucking shite teams anymore. Gary Black, happy 40th. You take care of yourself and get yourself a nice wee packet of biscuits or something. Don't ever post a bits message that long again. Benin, Nocturnal, and JCass Stephen, thanks for subs. Limmy, your kettle's a shiter. Or maybe, oh, it's a fucking cracker. Ah, brilliant. 2 gens are getting done, everybody. Jake's just about to finish his gen. And then we've just got this one other one. That's that. You never know. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. My fucking horns are freezing. Where are you going? Now, as I've said before, everybody, my top tip is seeing a map where it's kind of hard to find where the gens are. Because it's rooms, and you're like, where is it? Where's the next? Where's that? Another fucking gen? You kind of like see them for a mile off. I always like to, I always like to do the gen even just for a few seconds. Like imagine it's a gen, I'm like, I'm not doing this gen right now, I don't think it's safe to do this gen right now or whatever. I'll do it for just a few seconds. Because then somebody going by can hear, if somebody's looking for a gen, they can hear, oh, it's a gen. It's actually very, very clever. That's not what they did, no, they were going to do that gen. This is what happens, look, it very quickly falls apart because this Steve here, can he just commit to just sitting on a fucking gen? Love that he thinks people don't do that. Cruthney, I didn't say that people don't do that. I said it's a wee tip for the people who don't. Cruthney, do you think that everybody does that? Because not everybody does. So it's a wee tip. Aiden says, the fuck your problem, Cruthney? Cruthney's just got it in for me. Thanks for defending me. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. Benin, LK thinks the sub's dead, lol. My horns are fucking freezing. That's it, Steve. Stay on it. Right, so that's that. If I was the killer, I'd be zooming about, coming to this fucking gen. That's right. Good. Good. Right, what are you going to do now? Gate or unhook? You're going to look a bit for where the fucking... Oh, there's a gate right there. That's it. It's over. There's not much you can do. Not much you can do when the feeling is gone. What song's that, everybody? It's something like that. The lyrics are something like that. No, the ferryman, no. That's that. I think that's the words. Will two more escape? N-O spells no. Oh wait. I want that to mute when I fuck off. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a fucking killer game, everybody. I'm going to do a killer game. And we're going to go with the only killer that actually... The only killer that matters. That truly matters. And that's the nurse. Right, and I'll make it nice and quiet so you don't have to get annoyed with the screeching. I'm not interested in how to close loops, how to... what do these add-ons do anyway? Mangled. Extra lunch. Love on the racks. Will two more escape? The new bet is on. I am the nurse. Get that volume fucking right down for the screeching. This could be serious badness and sadness, everybody. Never doubt the nurse. No, no, no. This could be serious badness and sadness. I was born in 1998. I only get to see this music on YouTube. I was born in the wrong generation. I wish I could have lived during this time and what that. Fuck Duck, Die Witness, Johnny, Wonky, this is DJK, LK, thanks for subs. Keep on keeping on. This is DJK and Wonky both saying keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Can't believe I had to watch an advert there. Remember to click your resubscribe button there. Your Prime sub there. Loaded with that cold song. Loaded with that cold. Do you like any Warp Record stuff, Limmy? I don't really know. Riddled with it. What's Warp Records? What's Aphex Twin? Oh right, aye. Boards of Canada. Autechre. Don't know if that's how you say that. Amazing label back in the day, says Vector. Oh, that's the new... Oh. That's the new Stuart Copeland. Brilliant drummer. So instead of saying that I like Aphex Twin, if anybody mentions... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I fucking pressed left instead of right. Can you believe that? What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Can't remember. No torches, good. Lot of gens getting done here, by the way. Lot of gens. Somebody's left that gen. Or they've left the gen up there. Oh, good. Oh, you fucking bastard! I go, hunt! Calm down. Take as long as you need. Take as long as you need. Take your time and take as long as you need. There. No, you don't. You're not getting that. It's a team that's getting gens done. You nearby? Oh, that was lucky. Good, we're next to a scud hook. That's nice. I was lucky. Okay. Where's the other one? There, right? How did I know you were there, mate? Must be hacking. Must be hacking. Come here, you. There, go. They're up. Stepped off the gen. Oh, good. Oh, I didn't have another blink ready. Just as I suspected. This is so slow. Aye, slow walking. Or just, like, just going forward. Can I get her to that hook? Unbelievable. Okay, that a wee hit. And there's somebody here. And there's somebody going back to that gen. Thank fuck, man. I thought I had another blink, but I didn't. There's that one there. Oh, I just wasted a fucking scud trick. Right, let's get that. Right, what have I got here? I've got that one, got that one. Did I see scratches? No. That's alright. If you could look after these three gens, fucking doubt it though. Got a bad feeling. I've got a bad feeling. Right. I'll see if I can get rid of one of them here. Might go back to that other gen actually. There's somebody there. No, that's not been touched. That's not been touched. Go show me somebody. Right, there's you. Right, go. This is a hook. Oh, fuck. If they get that other one... Oh, wait. Right. Go after this. I need to get you. I need to get you. Thank fuck for that. I'll stick them on this normal one. Get back to that. This is at like 90%. I see you. Come back. Now, if you don't mind, the gen block, because I've got a perk called, oh shit, why did I do that? There's a couple of perks. One perk I've got is right, you're away to that one then, aren't you? She could run away to that other gate. That's that'd be fucking then. No torch, please. Good. Hell yeah. A lot of skill on show there. A lot of skill and intuition. Actual creature and still gets outed, lol. What's that even mean? Am I actual creature? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm really good, but still I get outed? Meaning, if I get outed, that means somebody gets out away from me, or does it mean that they themselves are fucking shite? What does creature mean? Let's start with that. Let's start with creature. Is creature like good? An absolute fucking beast at that game. You're amazing. Will two more escape? No. Was the survivor shite? They were doing fuck all the whole game and they managed to get out. Are you still there? Are you available to chat about this further? You're not in trouble. It's okay. I just want a chat. Okay. Be like that. That's it. Little did I know they're talking to her. They had the chance to chat with her twice. Twice.
That's one for the blooper reel.
Scottish BAFTA winning. Twice. Very disappointed in yourself. Jack Barron, Chaz, Sketch, Chris, Fupduck, Goose, thanks for subs. I'll be streaming over Christmas. I'd be streaming every day of the fucking year. If it was just me. I'm a family man. Got places to be, things to get on with. So Christmas, no. On Christmas, no. Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, probably no. Let me can check if they're still in lobby. I know, but then I wouldn't be able to have that funny part. It wouldn't work. Because I would see that they're not there, and I wouldn't do the funny chanting thing that I just did. Common sense also means that if they've said that, and then nothing else has been said for like at least 30 seconds, they're probably not still going to be there just like waiting to see if I've got something to say. They're probably just like that, next. So it's just a wee joke. The Bushabs. Goose thinks the subs. Alright, Bob Bags, it's the Scrapyards. What? Is this the Scrapyards? Aye, Bob Bag. What? Give us a wee second. Chris, you're right. Please hydrate, you're right. Right, give us a wee second. Rab, Corbett, Scrapyard. No, it's no... I don't...
Alright, Bobag. Look, I've got a problem, but it's your fucking problem now, because I need a bonnet for my motor. What you got for
Sounds so... I'm sure. It's so much like George Bowie. That accent. Right, hold on.
Bag, this is Scrapyard.
That's it there. This is my favourite. George Bowie's a Radio Clyde presenter, DJ.
Alright, Bobag, this is Scrapyards.
What?
This is Scrapyards.
Aye, Bobag.
What?
What?
Right, you sold me a fuel pump last week. I want to know what you're playing at. You bloody saw me coming, didn't you? It's bust already. The fuel pump you sold me last week, idiot.
The fucking pump, you fucking idiot, you.
Don't use my words, use your own. You sold me... Alright, Ballbag, this is Scrapyards.
What?
This is Scrapyards.
Aye, Bobag.
What?
What?
Right, you sold me a fuel pump last week. I want to know what you're playing at. You bloody saw me coming, didn't you? It's bust already. The fuel pump you sold me last week, idiot.
The fucking pump, you fucking idiot, you.
Don't use my words, use your own. You sold me...
My favourite bit is the fucking... What?
Scrapyards.
What?
Because the guy's obviously instant like that. This guy just fucking phoned me and called us a fucking ball bag.
Alright, Ballbag, this is Scrapyards.
What?
There's that, right? There's that.
Ballbag, this is Scrapyards.
What?
This is Scrapyards.
Aye, Bobag.
And then he's calling my ball bag back because he won't get called a fucking ball bag. But this cunt has phoned him. And then him phoning says, what? And he goes, what? Back.
What?
What?
That, I fucking love that.
What?
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 Aye, old guy tuts.
You sold me a...
What?
One last time.
Alright, Ballbag, this is Scrapyards.
What?
This is Scrapyards.
Aye, Bobag.
What?
What?
Right, you sold me a fuel pump last week. I want to know what you're playing at. You bloody saw me coming, didn't you? It's bust already. The fuel pump you sold me last week, idiot.
Fucking pump, you fucking idiot.
Don't use my words, use your own. You sold me...
That was it. The classic hanging up the phone sound. You don't get that anymore. You don't really get that anymore. Catwoman, Neil Buchanan. Batshit thinks the subs. Big shout out to Div, who's gone on his ghost hunting trip in Edinburgh tomorrow. Good luck finding your ghosts. I should banter box it, you're right. Aye, that hanging up sound. Not heard that for a while. I was watching that Robbie Williams documentary. I've only watched about the first half hour or so, 3/4 of an hour or something. But there's a bit in it, the whole Robbie Williams, it's on Netflix, the whole thing is, he's watching back tons of footage on when he was younger, and like, there's a video camera there when they were like writing the songs early on and all that, you're watching it back and going, oh, that time I was like this, and that time I was feeling like that kind of thing. There's a wee bit where you see him talking to his girlfriend on the phone, who was, I think, Nicole Appleton, for All Sense, you know, her, if you remember back then. And it's funny, like, I think he was in Jamaica at the time. No, she went of her own accord. And he was like looking at this view, this like amazing view. And he was like that on the phone to her. Thanks. He was like that on the phone to her. Honestly, the view here, it's amazing. Just when you look at it, it's like this and it's got that. And I said to Lynn, I said to Lynn, look at that. Remember the fucking old days? We'd have to describe what it looks like using words down the fucking phone, because you can't just go out here, look. Or it looks like this, it looks like that. You know, you can't send fucking pictures. You can't send videos or anything like that with your phone. They were the shite. Dave thinks the sub. Can I get a flex of those guns? What, them there? Them there? Absolute boomer chat. I'm no a boomer. I'm Generation X. I'm Generation X. What's Generation X? I'm about to show you. Remember seeing some guy having a fucking seizure. That was something. I was upstairs looking down. It was all that. I was upstairs looking down out of the balcony, and some guy just sort of fell back right into everybody, and his face was all fucking contorted. Great days. I was just like that. Dogs to nothing. Dave, thanks for subs. What are you getting for Santa this year? Too soon? It's not too soon. We're past October now. We're right in the middle of it. Dick says we saw a girl outside the Archies. Oh. Hello, everybody. Let's get... let's get... What was that? Did I dare dip back into... I'm not utterly fed up with the quizzes, but I feel like doing something else. You know what the main pain in arse is? It's trying to fucking find them. Don't do music. What else is there? What other kind of quizzes? I mean, there's really no... I don't feel like golf. It's too stressful. I get a bit of trucking on. Fuck it. American Truck Simulator. Here we go. Let's get a bit of trucking on the go. That's it. Game Pass run out of goodness. I don't know what's on it. That's Liza peed on anyway, so I could just cancel it. That song's called Crossover. Can't remember who did it. Is it by Jenny? Or is that... Oh yeah. Crossover. Is it Jenny? No, it's not Jenny. What is it? Crossover techno. Happy. One of the happy ones. If you're in the Archies and there's something like that playing, I would go there. And you go into some other arch and it's all dark. Music's all dark and there's just a bad feeling about it. You're just like, fuck this. And then you're like, oh. You go out to the other one and they're playing upbeat stuff. Oh, right, trucking. Upgraded to a new version. All right. When are we going to start seeing threads icons, you know, for like sharing and stuff? When are we going to get right into that? Because I'm on threads now. I'm not going back to Twitter. When are we getting that? Never. That'll come. I'm telling you, threads is because it's shite. I'm sticking on it, and that's that. Oh, that's nothing. I would like to postpone registration. Houston, Texas. Did I not say Houston before and use all about that? It's Houston. Because I always thought, I'm not itching to get back on Twitter. I'm fucking itching for people on Twitter to come to threads. No all of them, obviously. I'm happy on threads. See, before, it kind of felt a wee bit like threads was a bit of a waste of time. There's not enough people on it, and they blew their chance. They didn't have the right features when all the excitement was initially there. But I've stuck with it, and it feels like there's more people on it, more kind of mainstream sort of faces that I've seen. And hold on, why don't you just start fucking driving and then you can talk about your stupid shit. Let's start at Laredo. Right, just stop hitting me with fucking... What's that? Right. Yep. Let me just see if I can actually fucking drive here. Let me just see if it's moving. That's good, it's all working. Yeah. There's Bertha. We're all ready to rock and roll. Lamambo, game, Clawhammer thinks the subs. I can hide stuff in my throat. I mean, I don't know what I can do about here that I want to choke on. Ace thinks the sub. New job is 2 till 10. Oh, fucking brilliant. Shout out to the warehouse boys in the chat. Right. Job market. No, quick job, that's shite. Freight market, I think it is. Start for here. Santa Cruz. Here we go. We've got to Santa Cruz, everybody. Well, got to get the job first. Wait. I'll put myself down about... Don't put yourself down. Don't you... Here comes Cowboys by Psychedelic Fuzz. Like, if you watch some sort of 80s film, Pretty in Pink or something like that, the ones that are kind of stunning outside and... or they're at a party. And they're all a bit kinda... fuck everything. I like Uncle Buck, I like them at the party and Uncle Buck, that kind of thing. What are you doing? Where the fuck are you going? You've not got a job? Where are you... Ever? No, what are you doing? Wait a minute. Job market. Where are you going? What is this? Oh, I've got to go that way. Right. I have to pick up the job. I don't know if I should be on... I think maybe I should be on this side. But then maybe... stick me down a wee bit. But then maybe... Ugh. Getting the job bag. The J&B job bag. It was never explained to me. 1999, maybe 98, or thereabouts, in the company that I worked for, Black Multimedia or Black Information Design or whatever the fuck they were called. I was told, Brian, your job, I want you to look after what you're working on. Just that I've not really got right. Well, until there's something else, you're going to be working on. You're going to be doing the J&B job bag. We did websites for lots of like booze companies and that. I'm telling the J&B job bag story, everybody. I was about 25 at the time, 24, and we're working on. There's about 30 people or something like that in the company, and at any one time, there's like about half a dozen websites getting worked on or maintained. The latest big site was J&B. The booze, the whiskey or whatever the fuck they are. What are they? So whiskey, is it? It is whiskey, but it's that other kind. What? Union drums? Granule? Thanks for subs. Thank you very much. Look after Y2K. Whiskey blend, like... It's not Iceland blended whiskey, it's not like bourbon like Jack Daniels. What is it? And my boss, as in, not my boss, but the one of the bosses, you'll be taking care of the J&B job bag, right? So, thingy here will tell you, so you know what to do there. So if anybody needs anything, you get yourself familiar with that, and so you'll be able to know where all that is. Right. All right. Right. So there's a folder there. Here's a folder there, and there's a folder there, physical folder, and there's the folders on the server. Right. Right, so I'm right. So what is it? What is it? What if I? You'll be working on the J&B job bag. You'll be taking care of the job bag, right? So I'm just like, if anybody wants something, I get them it or something. Yeah. Right. All right. And then like one of the designers or somebody would say, "Can you get us the text that's got get us the text for that? I want to just put in some of that text that they've sent." And I'm like, right, and where's that then? Have you know charge the job bag? Aye, but where's it? I can't even quite remember exactly how it all went wrong. This isn't a big fucking big drama or anything, but I was just like, what the fuck is a job bag? What's a fucking job bag? What does it mean? What does it look like? Why is it called a job bag? What is it? What the fuck is it? What's the kind of like, where do we get the term job bag from? Well, it's a bit like uppercase and lowercase, which used to be actual cases of metal letters that they would use in printing. And the uppercase would be all the capitals, and lowercase would be that. That's where we get that from. Oh, I see. Right? In the same sort of way, job bag, what is that? Just start for the beginning. Job bag. Did it used to be a bag, an actual like Santa's fucking sack, that anything that was involved, anything to do with a job, the stuff would be put in the bag? Would it be put in a bag? Would it not be better off in a box? What does it mean? But I was asked to like fetch stuff, or can you get the text for that, or look for the picture that's got this, and I'm like, right, where is that? Like, what's in the job bag? Right. And where is it again? So it's on the server, and it's in there, right. What is it? So you want me to look through, it's like 200, 300, 500 fucking images or something? Or you want me to just kind of look through, have you used it before? Did you use it? Can you remember the file name? Or no, it's the one, right. See me saying it right now, it actually sounds a lot more intuitive than what it fucking was then. By the way, what's the volume like with this? It looks kinda loud to me. Dead on, good, right. Listen. Oops, wrong button. And like, I might not be able, I wasn't quite able to find some sort of bit of text or get the names of the sections or something. They would say things, they would answer things that I would need to know. Like, imagine they said, get the text related to the something, and they would say some word, I didn't know what that meant. Imagine somebody was trying to explain something to you, and your vocabulary was shite. So they would say that the occasional word, like imagine in school, the teacher just assumes you know what the word pretentious means or something, and what they then explain for the next half hour sort of is based on you knowing what the fuck pretentious means, and if you don't, the next half hour isn't going to make any sense. So it's kind of like that. Certain things were said, not because I was like, I don't know, my general vocabulary is shite. I don't know, and I've only started this fucking job like less than a year ago. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. I never said any of that. I was just kind of sitting there like, I'm a fucking stupid cunt. I don't know. Can can you get that? Can you get this? And I'm like, am I meant to know where that is? Do you know where it is? And then somebody who asked for me to find something, they'd have to find it themselves. Because I couldn't find it, and I'm like, well, I don't really know where it. I mean, just piles and piles of like docs and images and files that I don't even know what the fucking extensions for, and I don't. Could get us the thing. I think it's as a EPS. What's an EPS again? Right. Oh, aye. Kind of like vector. How can I open it? You'd have to open it in Illustrator. Right. It's a lot of... Right. I don't know, you just... Anyway, at some point, my boss took me into the bollocking room. So Dusty thinks it's up. I've got no banter. Thank you very much. Jacko thinks it's £3. The job bag traditionally in creative agencies was a bag that held the brief proofs and previous designs, so it could be filed and referenced. Right. Bianca thinks it's up. Don't you ruin my fucking dinner. And it. Glad you like it. This is my Nirvana. Let me do trucks and telling stories. Same old stories. It's the fucking bag thing. Why is it called a bag? And some stuff would be printed. I'm like, well, why is it printed? Why is it no? Why is some here and some's there? Some it's there. Anyway, I got taken into the bollocking room, and I can show you exactly where the bollocking room was. Sky House, Glasgow, Anderson. It's called Sky Park. No, what is it? It's got Sky Park, and then there's a building next to Sky Park. It's like that kind of weird one. Right. Is it? Right, where am I? I can show you exactly where the bollocking room was. It wasn't here. It wasn't there. Right, there's Sky Park. This used to be a big fucking... What was that? What this used to be called? Something like the Clyde Bank Centre, Clydesdale Centre, or... It used to be before they gave it this whole silver facade treatment and sort of mirrored fucking Wendy's. It used to be this big minging brick building. It's not a new building. It's one of these ones that will, nobody's fucking using this. Why don't we do it up? Sky Park, Glasgow. It's not called the Clyde. It used to be called something. The Clyde. It used to be called something before that. Previous. No. It used to be an old Megan building. Old. Aye, it's they've hushed it up. Yep, they've hushed it up, everybody. No, I know that I'm fucking right here. I know that it never used to look like that. They've hushed it up. You can forget about Street View. Google wasn't even, there was barely around back then. I was in there, like 98. Fucking YouTube, just YouTube, for example, didn't come out until 2005. I'm fucking telling you, this used to be something. That was something before this. Sky Park, Glasgow, history. Don't let me down. Right. Here we go. Right, they added a bit at the top. I remember that, right? Come on. Which is linked with the neighbouring Clydeway Centre. Maybe that's it. The Clydeway Centre. Is that made for fucking scratch? The Clydeway Centre. Moving the goalpost slightly. There you fucking go. 1969, everybody. That's the fucking view. That's it there. Move down to the west here. That's the view for down there. Move, would you? I'm glad I came here because this is where the bollocking room is nearby. Aye, the view up there. Look at it. In fact, take me up there, would you? Can you take me up there? You don't walk, just like everything. Right, there we go. Fuck. Right, there we go. There it is, right? Change date. There's no point changing the date. It's not going to go back, that. Look. It goes to 2008. They never had Google Google Maps back in 1998. Pretty sure. Look at that. There it is. Same building. Exact same building. All stone or bricks and a bit like that. Right, nobody's fucking moving in here. They think it looks shite. Let's do this. Clydeway Centre, Glasgow. Look at that. You can't actually see it because it's tiny. So I was right. Good. I was right. Anyway, the bollocking room. We were in there. Was it there? Was it there? Was it? Can I pull it? Was it there? It was there. Was it there? Or was it this here? I can't fucking remember. I think it was the weird one. Was it there? Or was it there? Fuck me. It was the one at the front. Aye. We weren't looking at that. It was this side. We were up the top. I think that had a window at the side there. That's right. That was solid at the back. This here. This is where we worked. Oh, up here. This was like the kind of, what do you call it? Like the printer room. No, it wasn't. That was the printer room, server room and everything. In there was the, where they would cut things up. You know, they have the cutting mat with the spray mount and all that sort of shite. Because they did like print stuff and web stuff and all the rest of it. That was the bollocking room though. Sometimes that would be the bollocking room. That was where I was taken, in there. And I'm going to show you it for another angle. Come round here. I once fell off my bike right there. Everybody. There it is. Wait a minute, that's new. That bit at the top, that's new, I think. Aye, that was that whole bit there. The whole thing were in there. So these windies here, in there. Right in there. My boss went like, aye, speak to you. So, taking you off the J&B job bag. All right. Thingy was saying that, you know, I asked quite a few times for you to fetch something and weren't able to do that, and I had to do it myself, and that's kind of slowing things down. I can't remember exactly, you know, word for word things that were said, but just general complaints. I was like, oh, right, but don't worry, it's not, you're not in trouble or anything like that. You're not going to get sacked or anything. No, I mean, if it was going to be something like that, it would be a verbal warning first. A verbal warning, and then a written warning, and then... No, actually, I think it's a verbal warning. This is his words. No, actually, I think it's a verbal warning, a written warning, and then it would be another written warning, and then actually describe the fucking process of getting sacked. But don't worry, I'm not getting sacked. I'm also not getting a verbal warning. But he's just sort of like, you know, talking to himself about the process of getting sacked. And I was like, right. And that was it. And then we left the bollocking room. And then I worked on something else. And I still don't quite know what the fuck the J&B job bag was. Not to this day. Terrible experience. The J&B job bag. Terrible. Let's go for a wee sleep. The wee icon is saying I need to go for a sleep. Dads and Pigeon, Specky, not a jockey. Thanks for subs. I'm not saying that back. Screwing the loose, Sawdusty, thanks for subs. Thanks again. The United States of America. Where's the fucking lights? No, that's not good enough. Where's it? Oh, here we go. Right. Is it F3? No. Is it F2? No. By the way, why is this? Because I'm outside. Is it F5? No, I know what it is now. What have I not pressed? F1? F5. Escape, F1. Right, F5. That's not it. Is it F6? No. Is it F7? No. F8? F9? 10? 11? 12? What the fuck is going on here? Right. What's the fucking thing for the lights? It's F4? F4. Did I press every single one except F4? That's it. That's it. Right, good. And we're off. The JMB. I can smell McDonald's. The light source shite. See, Euro Truck Simulator, you could put tons more lights. It feels like double. Coco Shane, Just John, thanks for subs. Whoops a daisy. I was looking at your F7. I remember that because I've fucking done it enough. You're the tosser, pal. Picture, Just John, thanks for subs. I just called in at 8. Oh, boss said you don't have to look so serious. Then sacked me. I got called into the office and the boss said you don't have to look so serious and then sacked me. Oh dear. You don't have to look so serious, it's nothing. So, I'll be letting you go. Just, you seem like somebody to appreciate. Just coming right out with it. So, you'll be starting a new journey. To all employers, that's my advice. Start with that, maybe. So, invite your employee in and say, how's it going? You alright? Take a seat. Take a seat. So, you'll be starting a new journey. A new journey. In a new job, which is a good thing. You've no yet said they're sacked because you're bottling it, which is good. That's what brought you here. That's what brought you here. That it's been a good adventure, journey. Has this been a good journey for you? It has. Okay. We're going to be letting you go. We're unhappy with the fact that you can't do work like other people can. We thought you were going to be good and it turns out you're no. And as much as we sympathise, unfortunately you cost money. So that's you then. Are you looking forward to your new journey? That guy that came in, was that fucking 2001? We done. I know I keep telling the same fucking stories, but one thing's sort of linked to the other. The guy that came in when we were in the office in was it Hillington Innovation Centre, and my desk was right next to the door. This is my company, me and a few other guys' company, and I was a fucking dafty. You know, I was one of the directors, but I didn't really know what I was doing. A guy came in, sort of knocked on the door, came in, suit on and everything. Because the whole thing was, it was that kind of business centres, companies next door, upstairs, downstairs, and sometimes you would sort of chat with each other and if you could do some sort of work together. But came in and said, "Hi, are you you one of the you're a director or the manager?" I went, I'm one of them. And he crouched down next to me. I don't think the other ones were there. They were, I don't know, away or something. Crouched down next to me. I was sitting there, right? He crouched down next to me, so he was no lower than me. Crouched down. He said, "Hi, we're changing the way we work. We're up in thingy, we're thingy upstairs, and we do thingy. We're changing the way we work, and so we've got a couple of really good cold fusion guys who are, you know, looking for any work, you know, look for any full-time, part-time work." I was like, oh, right. No, I don't think. Well, I mean, I can ask other guys, but I don't think we'll look for any other back end folk. Right, okay. And they went away. It was that just kept sticking in my head. Him crouching down next to me and go like that. He kind of went like almost for the beginning. He didn't go like that. We're making a few changes in the company. We're having to kind of downsize a wee bit, let a few people go. You know, just what's sort of, you know, you don't want to be negative. You don't want to be negative and go, our company isn't doing well for a few reasons that we're not going to go into. We've not got enough money coming in to pay our staff, so we're having to let a few go. Make a few redundant because things are not going well for us. You don't want to be saying that in a fucking tenny cunt. So it's just like, how am I going to word this? How am I going to word it? How am I going to word it? Just say, when you go and ask, when you go and say, you know, like, because I want to make sure these guys, you know, I want to try and get them work. Just say, but I don't want to go like, oh, we're not doing well, we've had to let a couple of guys go, because that can really... One of the reasons why we're working in this business centre is we want to rub shoulders with some other businesses that we might be able to offer our services to them and them to us and things like that. If we say to them, we're sacking a couple of staff because we're not doing well, do you think they're going to work with us? They're not going to work with us because they're going to think to themselves, this company's going to go bust, they're not going to pay their fucking bills. So, well, just say then. Say, we're changing the way we work. Say that. Just say, we're changing the way we work. How about we say that? We'll go down to them and we'll say, we're changing the way we work. And we've got a couple of guys available who are looking for... Aye, that's good. Say that. That's good. I've been quoting that for the last pretty much 25 years. We're changing the way we work. It was how quickly he went, hi, are you the director? One of them, right? Crouched down next to me. And then, I might be remembering this wrong, but I think the first thing he said after that was, we're changing the way we work. And then went on to explain who the fuck he was and what company they were in. And I've been in that situation before myself. No that, having to fucking let people go type of thing, but where there's, for business reasons, or legal reasons, or both, you're having to word what you say in a certain way. That it just comes out as fucking nonsense. I remember there was a guy who had a company, there was a guy we were working with, co-director, don't name any names, I don't want any of that shite. And we had a good reason, as far as we were concerned, of no wanting him there anymore. And we went to some lawyers, so we're wanting, basically asking me to fucking leave. And I wrote about it in my book. He was a guy who, when we started the company the year before, he basically wanted me out, sort of, or was going to suggest, because I was being like dead irresponsible. I was like fucking on a Friday night I'd be getting another road like steaming, and then I would sort of like go back to the office and like take a fucking curry back or something, and then just eat my curry there and be on the internet and then fall asleep, and then one of them would maybe come in on the fucking Saturday to do a bit of work, and I'm sleeping under the fucking table with like rice on the fucking desk and things like that. And then that one of my co-directors came in one morning, not one of their mornings. They came in one morning. Are you sure the game isn't too loud? Kind of looks it. Ollie, thanks for the bits. Did you ever put new starters on the job bag when you were a director? New starters? No. We didn't have a job bag. It's fine. We didn't have a fucking job bag. We just had like, a folder where everything was kept and emails, but we didn't have a job bag. And he came in, this co-director, he came in. It was just me and him in the morning. And he said to me, something along the lines of, how did he, I can't remember how he worded it. But it was like me, him, Donnie, who's real, and another guy. But it's just me and this not the other guy, but not the other one that wasn't Donnie. And he said to us something like, he basically expressed his unhappiness with my lack of, I don't know, responsibility or something like that, right? He said it all kind of calmly, and he said, if this keeps up, he basically said, if this keeps up, he's gonna... In fact, was the other guy was, I think it was just the three of us at that point, and then we got this other guy, this sort of back end server sort of guy in, back end scripting. I don't know if PHP was about the time, ASP at the time. So it's just the three of us, right? So just the three of us. So Donnie's not there, and this other one sent us, if this keeps up, I will be asking Donnie to leave the company with me, and we will start a new company, and we will leave you this one. This all yours. You can do it, run it, tile as you please. Come in when you want. But I will be asking Donnie to leave with me and start up a new company. So you just do this one. Just you keep this. This is yours. You can keep this one. And I was like, no, right. Donnie didn't know about that fucking conversation. But I was like, right, because honestly, I'm quite irresponsible. I became more responsible when I stopped drinking. No in there, but just in my life in fucking general. And so I get where he was fucking coming from in a certain way, but there's that way. I will be asking Donnie to, we're going to leave. I'm going to ask him to leave with me, and you can keep this one. That kind of, it was like talking to Wayne. You can keep this one. This is all yours. You can come in when you want to. Do what you like. And I'm just thinking, I don't even know how to start a company, how to finish a company. I didn't do any of that shit. I was a co-director of a limited company. I was just with two other guys who seemed to know more about this fucking stuff than me. But I knew how to be creative and make things. That's it. I don't know anything about fucking business and money and finding work and how to talk to fucking clients. I've always been kind of clueless when it comes to things like that. Being normal, in other words. But I was like, no, I'm going to screw it up now. I've just been, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. Drinking's got a bit daft. I know I've not been pulling my weight. I know I've not been, like he's my boss, basically. I know I've not. I'm going to screw it up and just try make sure, take it seriously, that kind of thing. And that was that. So then a year later, and this is what I put in my book, I crouched in. No, Nania's crouched in for that conversation. Apollo, Mullet, Miko, thanks for subs. Donnie, imagine the guy with the dark hair after the first series. Let me show. People kept questioning Donnie's existence, like he's not real. Because I got at him away for a curry with Donnie the night, and people would be like, "You're not fucking going anywhere with any cunt. You don't do anything." No, Donnie, he's the company's Chunk. I think it's Chunk. In fact, what is it? Just see. I don't know. I remember. I don't think we actually got. Did we get .co.uk? I don't think we did. I think that was like clothing. Oh, they got it. When did they get that? Oh well. Well. So, what happened was so this is a company that I used to co-own with Donnie, and I'll tell you, we didn't have all this. See, when I left, and left the company, just him. It went from fucking strength to strength. It went from fucking strength to strength once I left. It grew quite a bit, and then sort of like shrunk a bit because it was just, I don't know, unsustainable in a way, and it's still fucking gone strong. Because I had it back with my downward ways. But that's the company. So what I'm saying is, so in that same office with the company before, because me, Don, and this other guy, we left that company. Where I got the bollocking in the bollocking room. We left that one to start our own one. About a year later, we didn't get on with one of the, that one that gave me the sort of kind of better talking to about responsibility. We started really not getting on with him. There's just certain things I just thought, well, no, we just kind of just not anymore. And so we wanted him to leave, and he ended up no leaving. He's like, this is fucking nonsense. I'm not leaving. So we ended up leaving, and then we started up Chunk. 3 years. And that's still gone to this day. Could we get Donnie on for a guest interview? Donnie made Snowball, the Snowball game. He did that. He built all that. I just did like the voices. I like to point out, because some people go like that, like it's mass Snowball game. We came up with an idea for that. I did the voices and what would be getting said, the whole fucking here cunt and all that. But he built it all. Very clever. A very clever guy. And a very nice guy. So what happened? So like about a year after that kind of, I'm going to ask, if you keep this up, I'm going to ask Donnie to leave this company. So you can keep it, you can keep it, you can do it. Don't run it as you please, you come in when you want, just, stop, it's all yours. After that, fucking shat it. So would you, I don't want to be left, I was just thinking, I don't want to be left with a fucking company. It's like, I've just left my fucking job. Just like less than 6 months ago, whenever the fuck it was. I don't want to fucking leave. And what would I do? Where would I go? I'm thinking to myself, fuck this, but basically I was kind of leaving it up to they two to fucking find clients and get work and schedule stuff and, get fucking project open and whatever the fuck we're scheduling stuff in and do all that. So quite irresponsible. So I understand that point, get it from that point of view. But a year later, we're in that Hillington Innovation Centre, whatever it's called, the one where the guy came in saying we're changing the way we work. That way I had to kind of word it in a certain way. When we went to our lawyers, I think, to say, right, we're thinking we would like him to leave, legally, where do we stand with that? Our co-director, I think the lawyers advised something like, I can't remember what it was. It was something like, you can't, or you can't word it like that. We want you to leave. Think you should go, or something. I can't remember the reason. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Legally, you can do what you fucking want. If it's a company going, I think you go, fuck off. It's not something you put in a fucking legal letter, but there's something, I don't know, some sort of formality or something. You can't just say, we're not really getting on with you, we want you to leave. I can't remember the reason. Anyway, we're advised by our lawyers to say something like about how, kind of like that guy before who was saying we're changing the way we work. It was something like we had to say, we see, basically this is how the conversation happened. So we went, we said, can we have a chat and all the rest of it, and then we went and had a chat, and I can't remember who led the conversation, but I don't think it was me, I don't think it was Don, I think it was the other guy, maybe. And I think the conversation went something like this. Honest, this is how fucking daft it was, because of the kind of legal side of it. We had to say something like this. We've been thinking recently about where the company's gone, and we see it as the three is and the rest of the staff as well. That's, we kind of see it as the three is and the rest of the staff, but like another 4 members of staff or something. It wasn't that awkward. What was awkward, obviously, it wasn't that fumbling, but we did have to say something like, we see the company as just like the three of us, and that's how we see that. It was all kind of tiptoeing around, beating about the bush, sort of weird fucking walking on eggshells stuff. I can't quite remember why, because legally it's absolutely fucking fine the company to say to another person, don't really want to work with you anymore, and for these reasons. I don't quite know. I can't quite remember. When was that? 2001, so 22 fucking years ago. In fact, it was about this time, because I remember I just made the Halloween thing. That Halloween thing I showed you, that animation. That was like the last thing I did in that company. The trick or treat, get to fuck one. And then I think I don't know, then we gave him a letter or something, to kind of put it formally. And then what happened after that? I think he went to his lawyer, or our lawyer, and came back with a letter saying this is like preposterous, and You know, we should be able to work this out. That kind of stuff. All kind of reasonable sounding stuff if you think about it now. But we're kind of well past that point as far as we were concerned. You know, it sounds fucking bad. That's the guy who was like that. You know, I'm going to ask Donnie to leave with me if you keep this up. And this is what I put in the book. And there was this funny sort of fucking reversal almost, because I remember I was like one of the first to talk about it. To talk about I'm not getting on with him. I don't like that he did this. I don't like that happened. What about that time when this happened? Remember he said he was going to be at that, and then he's suddenly off sick, and then comes back and he's, you know, there was that boring job we're going to do, and then he just decides that he's kind of sick that day, and then it passes, then he gets better, and then he gets that kind of like exciting job. Remember that time he came back, he said, oh, I'm sick, and he came back and he'd made a fucking game for himself for his own website and bits and bobs. And remember that time he did that interview and said this and that, and you know, I found out that he said this, I found out he did that, and I'm not quite getting on him. I don't like the way he spoke to us, I don't like the way he spoke to Thingy. Just lots of wee things, lots of you know, like I think I started speaking to Donnie about it. I wasn't quite sure, because I was like, I really don't want to fucking work with this guy anymore. I remember thinking that, I just don't want to work with this guy anymore. I really don't fucking like being here anymore. And my options are he goes or I go, in my head, or I just sort of plod on with him. I don't want to speak about him, name names or anything like that. Anybody then I'll be banned. There's various things I did like. Other things like just sort of interpersonal stuff, clash of personalities or things like that. But I thought it's still working out. I remember one day I was in the motorway with Donnie, and I think I mentioned something once. I think maybe Donnie said something he wasn't happy with. I can't quite remember. And I think I maybe took that opportunity. I thought, oh, he's unhappy, because I wasn't as irresponsible, but I was still quite irresponsible. You know, I'd kind of fuck things up with clients, you know, jobs that might be done. Even then in chunk later, the next company I would, like the way I would communicate with clients would be fucking shite, and I would keep notes well, and all these sorts of things that I'm just not that good at. But so I was in the motor with Donnie. Do you own Chuck? No, I sold my shares and left, and then I went travelling. Fatten, thanks for sub. Can you drive my car off the road, please? I might do it later. But is that filling up? It is. You know, certain organisational things I'm fucking shite at. So if I could just sit down and write, or work out how I'm going to direct the thing that I wrote. Aye. How's the character going to look? What do you think of this? What sort of place are you thinking? That I can add this, like that, like this. It looks like this. That happens. Paul, if you're like that, Kirsten, you're like that. Alan, if you do that, and then you turn, and then when he says this, you know all that. Aye. So you've kind of like that. So it's as if he's saying that, you know, as if he's meaning. So like when he walks in, you're looking at him as if he's, you know, like, you know, explaining the script and all the rest of it. And aye. Fucking having a conversation with a client about a website. No. So anyway, so he came. So after we said basically we want you to leave, he came back with a letter saying this is ordered and this is just silly, we should talk this through and all that, but we'd made our mind up at that point. We knew it was like I with Donnie, I'd mentioned something to him in the motor. He'd said something he wasn't quite happy with, and I thought, right, and I kinda dipped my toe in the water in a way. Went, I'm a wee bit kinda a wee bit pissed off with just something that happened the other day. I mean, it's maybe nothing, and I mentioned something, and I thought, this is risky because he could just go like that. I think he's alright. If you know, think about what you do in the company. I mean, when's the last time you sat down with fucking Microsoft Project Open or whatever and planned a project out, Brian? When's the last time you organised a meeting with a client and all that? When's the last time you did that? You've never done that. Remember we got the new computers in? Who did that? That was him. Do you remember we got that? With, you know, this place here, Innovation Centre, who did that? That was me. Remember all that stuff? The furniture, who got that? That was him. You know, I was just waiting, you know, for him to go like that. Well, we've all got our downsides and all the rest of it. You know, I was waiting for a kind of Invasion of the Body Snatchers sort of point at me. But he said, I've noticed that myself and that kind of thing. I was like, right, because I thought, is it just me? Is it just me? And then that kind of more and more of that sort of happened, you know. What do you think? Is it just me, or is it no strange the fact that this happened, that happened, and he just so happens to this? I mean, it is possible that it was that. You know, wee things just. We Hainsey, Adam. Thanks for subs. Cheers, mate, just popping in. Hello there. Right. I've got to repair that. I'm enjoying just a wee trip down memory lane, everybody. Did Donnie do that? Aye. Cracking part of Dr. Awkward. Did Donnie do that? Aye. Nice one. Anybody catch that part of there? Cheers. You're very fucking welcome. Yeah. Did Donnie do that? What do you mean? Well, you were just talking about Donnie there. So, did Donnie do that? Did Donnie do that, you plumph? So we'd sort of talk about wee things now and again, and well, I won't go into it all because it was fucking 20 odd years ago, and I don't mean to do it in any kind of, oh, this guy's a fucking arsehole or something like that. Nobody's perfect. Just sort of clashing and other things and stuff that just didn't. I don't know. I wasn't sure, but we never involved the other guy. There was four of us, me, Donnie, the guy that I wasn't want to work with anymore, and the other guy, the server side scripting back end guy. I'd never spoken to him about all this. And then one day, me and that scripting guy, back-end guy, went for it was a job a client we're seeing in Manchester, I think it was. got a flight down. I spoke about this before, right? I know I'm kind of repeating myself. We got a flight down, and then we had a meeting. I don't think anything fucking came for that meeting. But then we were waiting in a pub. We just thought we'll go to the pub before the flight back. And what was it again? I remember he got a bottle of, he got something like a bottle of Beck's, and I got a bottle of wine, like a whole bottle of wine, and I had fucking drank the whole lot of that before I went on the flight. And I remember when I got on the flight, I asked for a drink and they refused. But it was a nice feeling, nice warm, drunk fucking feeling. It's illegal to be drunk on a plane. Well, 6 says if you want to drag us into court of that. Albino toughness. Coop. Connor thinks the subs. And I wasn't sure if I should say it to him, because I'd never spoken to him about this other guy, and because I was starting to get a drink in me, I said, I don't know, something along the lines of, what do you think of Thingy? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm just no fucking getting on with him. You know, that kind of conversation started. I just fuck it. I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to come out with it. And then he started saying, I'm unhappy with this thing, and you know, other things that I didn't even know about, Donnie didn't even know about. Not happy with this, and wasn't quite happy with that. You know, he kind of, it was a fucking personality thing. A lot. It just wasn't enough. I think this is what it was actually. The reason why we couldn't say we want you is because it wasn't like a, couldn't sack him. It was nothing that this is fucking gross this or gross that. And you know, if any cunt would be more suitable for, you know, getting fucking booted for a company, it'd be me. I would definitely be the person that should get booted at a fucking company because I'm fucking useless. Other than the things that I'm good at, which is like just a few things, ideas and making things. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is that stuck on the front now? Right, go. Right, so we know. He started saying things. So then there was 3. Then there was us 3 exchanging stories and thoughts and things like that. And I thought it was just me. I thought it was maybe just me, mainly like leading it, driving it, and I've some sort of fucking bee in my bonnet, an attitude problem, chip my shoulder or what. But they were saying things and they're far more fucking saner than me. They were saying things that they weren't happy with. I can't remember who said it. Might have been me, might have been one of them, saying when they think of themselves, and I've thought about this for fucking years since regarding other matters. See, when I think about myself being here in this same company, working with him, like I'm still here in a year or 5 years. No, I don't see that. I don't like that. That's not what I want to be doing. It was worded a bit more fucking eloquently and more concisely than that. But basically, do you want to still be here in a year from now? No, it's not. It wasn't Machiavellian at all. Weisenheimer. It sounds it. Like I'm putting fucking nasty thoughts into people's heads and power plays and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't want to work with this cunt. I don't want to work with this guy anymore. I see things. I'm picking things up that I don't like. I'm hearing things. What about you? What about you? But you don't want to ask right away. You don't want to start any kind of, what if you're wrong, or what if they go like that? Right, I'm going to. Thanks for saying that. I'm going to speak to him about it. No, fucking don't. No, you should know. So I wasn't sure how it go. Like I walk in one day and there's the three of them sitting there. Like, Brian, sit down, want to have a chat. What? Like, how do you plead? Lord Baelish. I was waiting for that fucking moment. If you know what I'm on about, you know what I'm on about. I was fucking waiting. Excuse me. Forgive me, lazy sir. Lord Baelish, why did you start out as English and then turn Irish? Did he? Am I remembering that right? Right. I remember he started off with an English accent, and then I think by, I don't know, a third series or whatever, he went, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm speaking in my accent. So I think, like, we can't just like sack someone, certainly not a co-director, for a series of things that that only out and out, like you stole something, or things like that, actual concrete fucking big things. I see it's like that and that and that and that and that and that and that. Just like when a fucking band splits up. You know the way a band splits up, and they don't split up because one person tried to kill the other one, or they split up because because of violence or something. It's because this just isn't fucking working out. This just isn't working out. I'm leaving, or I don't want to leave. So anyway, so we had to sort of say, we just sort of see it as the 3 years, and it's all kind of run, kind of, and saying things to pure run about why. It was dead confusing to say. It was fucking stupid. And then he came back and went, no leaving. We need to work this out. And we went back to our lawyer and went, what the fuck do we do now? And the lawyer said, well, you could sort of like fight it, but it could get very messy. Try and oust them, and then for what reason? And then you could cling onto this and make this difficult for you, and legally, without him having actually done a something. So another option is to just leave. Use leave. And start your own company. And we didn't like that, because we'd only be gone for a year, but we'd sort of kind of built up quite a number of clients, and well-paying ones, and done work for like various BBC. They didn't fucking pay well, mind you. Built up a bit of a name, wee bit of reputation. Got wee daft, fucking awards and things like that, and then we just sort of like fuck off. But the way we saw it, that's it. No other option. Daryl thinks of bits. Do you prefer ABBA or Bonham? ABBA. So we left. We had to tell the staff, just to let you know. Well, no, we didn't go like that, just to let you know we're leaving. but we explained it, and the staff were like, what? They didn't get it. They just, to them, it just as if we're just like, nah, we're kind of really not getting on. So see you later. They didn't get it. It'd been festering for a long fucking time. And I think there are other wee accusations are right. The company wasn't doing well, and we decided to fuck off. You know, as if it was doing well. I think. And then I think they kept going for maybe about another year, but then they got bought. Maybe by another company, I don't know. The staff that were there then moved into this other one. It was it's funny, and it was a kind of like a timer, like one of us bumping into one of them, and you know, kind of gossip and things like that. One of them sort of like bumped into one of us and sort of like ignored us, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. It's just one of the things. Engine malfunction. So that was it, and then we started up Chunk. One of the first things we did was I think it was like November we left, and we started up, and then we're like, what have we got? What fucking work have we got? We had like one client. BBC were still interested in doing us doing wee games for them and things like that. They're paying fucking pennies. We just started pretty much no fucking clients. Fucking shiting it. But we made Chunk, Donnie made the snowball thing, and I did the voices. That was like the first thing we did. I think that was within like a month or two. We did that to try and get attention, get people seeing us, and it worked quite well. I think it was almost straight away. I think that was made in 2001. That did well. That was weird. That was maybe the first time. All of this stuff I'm saying here, I've said it all before. I might have even said it in the book and everything. But that was the first time I felt a wee bit kind of, no famous, but pretty sure I spoke about this before. But me and Lynn were out for dinner one night at fucking, what was it? Like, don't know if it's Pizza Express or Pizza. Can't remember. It's up in Cowcaddens in Glasgow. And seeing that snowball game, when you throw the snowball, it goes, fucking here! Fucking here! Like that. And I did the voices for it all and everything, right? And me and Lynn were sitting at just a kind of table for two, and we're right next to this other couple that were at the next table, sort of near us. And I hadn't made any videos yet. I'd put my face on on Limmy.com. I was in wee things that I made, but it was mostly I hadn't got my video camera yet. I hadn't really made wee sketches or videos or anything. So nae cunt, bar a few people who really knew my website, knew who would recognise me or anything like that. But this couple, kind of slightly younger, what age was that? 27 or something. This couple are like a bit younger, maybe 5 years younger, were sitting next to us, and one was talking to the other one. The guy was talking to the woman, like, no, it's really funny. You throw his so he's not seen it. It goes like, I can hear, and like you throw his snowballs. No, I'm not seen it. Oh, it's great. And they were talking about. He was talking about the fucking snowball game right next to the cunt me who did the voices. And it's funny. It was a funny fucking experience. So right there, it wasn't saying that and then looking at me, going, and that's him. That's the guy there. It was like kind of getting recognised without getting fucking recognised. It was right there, no like 2 tables away, or did I hear that? Right fucking there. I'm like, don't be the fucking snowball again. But I fucking shite it then. Fucking skint. Lynn was skint. Lynn was working from home. She was doing her the graphic design stuff, freelance. We just started chunk, pretty much no fucking money coming in. There was that feeling of, what the fuck have I done? Lynn tapped money off her fucking mum and dad for the rent. I could have tapped money off of my fucking mum and dad because my mum was dead and my dad was skint. Like, what the fuck did we do? I remember I just fucking shite, just, what have I done? What have I fucking done? Heading up for Christmas, like, what if this is fucking shite? I have to make a fucking CV. Let me see that snowball. I think I have to make a fucking. There you go. Snowball.chunk.co.uk. Sorting Bomb, Mr. Miasma, Pete, Daryl, thanks for subs and bits. A 4-hour streamer. Everybody get that on your streams. Get onto that. Is that the fucking time? I wonder how they did that, because that almost seems like there's some some sort of plug-in or something. Nick quiz. Can't be fucked with doing a quiz. I'm just going to chit chat right up to the fucking end. I would do a quiz. It was originally Flash, so there was something when I right clicked on it. It didn't. It said it was almost like some kind of plugin. You know, as if it's something you put the Flash thing in this thing and it will run it. Ruffle, why? What the fuck is Ruffle? A JS library. It emulates it. How's it there? Websites can play Flash using Ruffle. Right. Okay, take an SWF. Okay, take an SWF, or do you need the original Flash files? Interesting. Ruffle is a discontinued chocolate bar. Are you sure? I've not seen it, but there's been a number of things that I think. Do you know what I found out all day? I mentioned this in Zaffer Cakes' stream. Whoops. Oh, you fucking bastard. That's alright. See that? You don't actually get any damage for that. It's because the motor crashed into me. Anybody remember Fresca? A can of Fresca. I remember it tasting something like Lilt. And I looked it up thinking, remember Fresca? It's still gone, and it's made by Coca-Cola. Ruffle was kinda... Did they have a sort of like pink reddish inside. It was all coconut. No, that's a... What was that called? No, a Karamak. It was called a... Bounty. It was something else. Cabana. That's it. Don't know if that was the same thing. I'll tell you what it's like. People will tell you, everybody, see what I'm about to say here, you're going to go, that is so true. You'll open up a browser and you'll get all the fucking suggested articles. And one article will say, see coconuts. It's coconuts you want to be eating. Coconuts is the new superfood and all that shit. See, within a week, they'll be telling you the fucking opposite. Coconuts give you cancer, all that. Am I right? Yeah. You know, it's the big one for that, red wine. Red wine has actually got multiple health benefits. Antioxidants, or whatever the fuck it is. Lowers your fucking blood pressure. It's been known to something. And they love to do that one because booze is good for you. But then an article comes out, red wine, very bad for you. Very bad. Very, very bad. Love red wine. Aye, same here. I used to fucking love red wine. I was never into it in my like teenage years or anything like that. There'd be no reason for me to be in a pub and going, yes, I'll have a red wine. When did I get into it? When did I get into it? Was it Lynn that got me into it? No, I think I was drinking red wine just before. Can't remember. Fucking loved it. A large red wine. A large red wine. What type? I wasn't fussy. House red. But if I was going to buy a bottle, I would usually get... For some reason, I had Festino 5 in my head all the time. Me and Lynn went to Sorrento about... I just sort of started going out. 2000 maybe. Really? No, maybe it was like April 2001. Because then we went to Ibiza 2001. I remember it was in Ibiza for September 11th when it happened. So it was before that. And I had this red wine there. It was fucking... this red wine that I got in Sorrento. After that point, I was just like... And I'm chasing that, whatever the fuck that was. It was like the local... Some sort of local red wine. It was dead like oaky. You know, it was that whole sort of way. I was like, oh fucking hell. That is magic. And then anything that tasted anything like that, I'd really like it. And Festino 5, I think it was like that. Is like that. I remember going into a wine shop, I think it was like Peckham's or something like that. And I said, I'm looking for a red wine or something. And he says, well, that there's quite good. I'll go for that rather than, kind of Festino 5 there. It's kind of quite overpriced for what you're getting. And it is a bit pricey. something like normal a bottle of wine might be like a £5 at the time. That was close to a tenner. I was thinking, a wine expert in like Peckham's is saying it's kind of overpriced. I was like, oh fuck, I thought it was fancy and good. It's a lot of shite. A large red wine. I used to drink alcohol-free beer. I think I maybe had a wee sip of alcohol-free wine. I can't remember it, but I remember any alcohol-free wine that Lynn has had. She said it's shite. Whereas alcohol-free beer, you do get shite ones, but to my memory, alcohol-free beer tastes quite like... Oh shit. Oh, you bastard. Oh wait. Tastes... Oh, I've got to do that. No, fuck that, I'm reversing. Back up. Like, certain things like... Oh yeah, I can't. This isn't good. Check the tiny wee fucking trailer, cargo, whatever the fuck it is. Alcohol free, like Heineken Zero, and there's one or two other ones. As far as I can remember, tastes quite like just normal beer, lager. Whereas I really don't understand things like Brewdog, Nanny State, and there's a few other ones. Tenancy's no alcohol, or whatever the fuck you would call it, alcohol free. I think for something to be called alcohol free can be up to 0.5% alcohol. They can actually say alcohol free up to 0.5. Tastes I don't know what the fuck it is. I've smelled like air fresheners in toilets, melon, a melon sort of thing. It's weird. It doesn't taste like fucking beer. I don't know what it is. Knick-knack, thanks for the sub. Stay thrive, thank you very much. Geiglin, thanks for the £5. Hi Limmy, do you do a video years ago and you said, I hope more than that for you. I hope you fucking die, you bastard. It's only maybe 10 seconds long, but I can't find it anywhere. It's just you talking to the camera. That could be any one of my streams, really. I don't remember it in any I don't think it's in any sketch that I've done. Sounds like something that's taken for one of my streams. Don't remember any vines where I did that. Shandy, I got suspended at school for having a can of shandy. Is it shandy bass or shandy bass? Is it to be said like bass? Bass? What the fuck is bass? Is that not a fish? Why is it called shandy bass? A shandy, a pint of lager, a pint of shandy, a pint of lager tops, a large red wine. You can have a right good time drinking, so you can. Got lots and lots of lovely memories of times where I've had a drink. A big drink, a wee drink with other people, a big drink with other people, a wee or a big drink by myself, out in a pub myself, or sitting in the house having a drink. A wee bit of booze has always made things a bit better. Makes everything just a wee bit better having a wee drink. Only problem is when you can't fucking stop, man. When you can't stop. And that's why I don't fucking drink. It's like Crunchy Nut cornflakes. The trouble is they taste too good. Zigzag, thanks to sub. Destroy your fucking life. Kill you to death inside of 3 rounds. This guy is a wrecking machine, rock. Right, here I better get to fuck then. And we'll pick that up on Monday, maybe. You know, like, quit. Aye. Night stream? No. I'm not gonna lead you on and say aye. Maybe a night stream's not happening. It's not happening. Hold on. Rocky kill you to death.
It's like this guy. He'll knock you into tomorrow, Rock.
Oh, brilliant. All these wee fucking lines, he'll knock you to tomorrow, Rock, and all that. Fucking magic. He's no fought Clubber Lang yet, Mr. T's character. He's no fought him yet. Like he's been protecting him because he's got a bit sloppy, a bit lazy. Now that he's won doing these wee adverts and living his nice wee life. Fucking magic, man. Fucking magic. Mr. Callie, thanks for sub. Getting out while you can. Everybody, I've had a nice wee just yapping away stream. None of that fucking Liza P shite. Shite. It's always good just going back. Glad you've enjoyed it. Just good going back at the same old fucking stuff. The JNB job bag. The JNB job bag. The JNB job bag. 6 months cycle, aye. About what, 6 months, 3 months, maybe. Thank you very much. A wee bit of DBD, no a lot. Thank you very much for the subs, the resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very, very much for the modding. Everybody, thanks for watching. New game Monday. I'll see if I can get a new game for Monday. I don't know what the fuck I'll get, but I'll see if I can get something to get into, but nothing big and nothing hard. Right, I think I better go now before everyone gets a bit too horny and you're spunk flying everywhere. Fucking what that. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you on Monday with a brand new game. Or maybe a bit of trucking. We'll see. By the way, can I just say, only 25%, it tells me 25% of yous have got your notifications on. Now, maybe you haven't got notifications on because you know I'm going to be here between 9:30 and 1:30 Monday to Friday. But just in case, maybe stick your notifications on. Only 20. You don't need them. You don't need them. You know I'm going to be here. You don't need it. Forget it. Have a nice weekend. Send you cake cakes. Bye for now.